taste, I don't really see the difference in taste. You know what I mean? Especially when you put it in a Dutch.
I think you might be right. I think the word taste is taken a little too literal. I think that's what it is.
Right.
It's like wine. Like if you're gonna sit there and say you taste the citrusness in the back of my throat when I pull it, I'm calling bullshit. Like
right.
I'm calling like bullshit marijuana snob. Knock it the fuck off.
I used to stick my neck out just for them to turn around and wanna see me bled out. Gotta keep an evil eye, they try to put a hex out. None of you can match the quality, you feel like threat count. Used to have a lot of fucks to give, now I'm fresh out.
Yo, you already know what it is. Your boy Ronald West. I'm here with Xavier Carnegie, and you're watching Say Word.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into it. New Jersey legalization of weed, 421. So this is a big thing for us. What is your thoughts about that?
Hey, I think it's dope. I guess they couldn't. They knew they was gonna. I guess they didn't want to do it 420 because that'd have been so stereotypical. I guess that'd have been gay. They're like, we'll make them wait one day so they don't think it's all about weed, but it is all about weed. The fuck is release it on 420? Like, what the fuck is 421? But I guess whatever. Right. Now we can walk into the dispensary, fill our trick or treat bag up with all the goodies. I'm excited.
But what do you think about that? Do you think it's a big deal as far as like getting dispensary weed instead of going to your local street dealer?
All right, so I'll say this. It depends on who your local dealer is and what type of quality he has. Like we all know all plugs aren't built the same. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it depends because some plugs swear they got fire and they be having straight garbage. So yeah, but if you got a good plug and you got he got you some sticky that keeps you off.
Right.
Yeah, you just as good, bro.
I don't see the point. Like for somebody that's an avid smoker, I don't see the point. You got your guy, you got your,
You know what
what's the point of changing?
You know what it is? So because mind you, we had this discussion before I went and I'm like, like they might cut into like the local guy. Like you was like, nah, and I argued you down on this. And I'm like, well look, I'm a guy. Like I'm going to the dispensary, like he might lose me.
Right.
I come home and I burns it. I'm like, man, let me place my order, my guy, bro.
See, I told you. And let me go with this one.
You go.
The reason why we are blunt smokers. We are blunt smokers. We like smoking through blunt. I like using Pink Diva or whatever, and you like using whatever you like using. Entourage, whatever. People start talking about the flavors of weed, right? So I'm like, all right, that's cool. But if you are a blunt smoker, that flavor, you can't taste that flavor. You're tasting the flavor of that blunt, that Pink Diva.
Well,
that Entourage.
I mean, that's not always the case. Like sometimes I like right now I'm using like raw cones. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not even using Entourages right now.
Even the same thing.
So, but you know what it is? But hold on. We know like if you get something that tastes horrible, it leaves a nasty ash taste in your mouth. Like nobody wants that. Nobody wants to smoke that.
Horrible is horrible though. That's what I'm saying. Horrible is horrible.
Correct. But now even if you putting it in a Dutch or Entourage and you got something that's flavorful, it's not as harsh. The smoke is smooth. It goes down different. Like those different things, those different characteristics.
It doesn't taste different for me. Like to me, like I get that different weed does different things. I definitely do that. Some weed, you can sit down on a couch and you be done. Some weed you can be operating on is different. But the taste, I don't really see the difference in taste. You know what I mean? Especially when you put it in a Dutch.
I think you might be right. I think the word taste is taken a little too literal. I think that's what it is.
Right.
It's like wine. Like if you're gonna sit there and say you taste the citrusness in the back of my throat when I pull it, I'm calling bullshit. Like I'm calling like bullshit marijuana snob. Knock it the fuck off. Like I think it's all about, does it go down smooth or does it not? Like, does it go down like a shot of whiskey with ice?
Right.
Or a shot straight without ice? You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's really the only characteristics. But to your point, I don't think the local dealer is affected.
No.
Like, I actually think a good local dealer, if your plug is solid, his business might even increase, considering the more lackadaisical approach to now the plug can drive around the spot with a couple packs in the car, no harm, no foul, just dropping off. You know what I mean? So his business might increase.
I don't think he could quite do that.
He can.
With a couple of packs. What do you mean? He can't ride around with anything more than 2 ounces. Right? Something like that.
Hey yo, he 2-3 ounces, all bagged up individually, still within reason. He's still good. So now nobody told you to ride around with a pound in the car, homie. Like you go home, you grab 3-4 ounces, you make all your deliveries, you go back, grab another 3-4 ounces, you make your deliveries. your business might increase. Like legitimately, you might be creating an app. You might want to download an app so you can navigate your business.
Right.
What I have noticed though, in the dispensary, it was only 2 of us in there. The line was out the door. There was a line at dispensary that was wrapped around the dispensary store. There was only 2 melanated people in that line.
So only 2 black people on the dispensary line.
Correct.
What were the other races?
Non-melanin. So
only white people online.
Correct. The dope shit about that was, bruh, it was from every age, as far as from the youngest you can get marijuana to the oldest, as you think. The broad was in there with her walker, bruh. No cap. The old white lady was in there with the fucking walker. You had the guy who looked like a lumberjack. You had the guy that looked like a teacher.
Right.
You had the guy.
All different walks of life.
Correct. And that's why I loved it when I was in there, because now I'm like, hey, yo, you was hiding and you was probably critiquing people. But this is the place we're going to neutralize this right here. Because all of us in here for the same purpose. Mm-hmm. So no matter what you do outside of here, we fucking know you smoking. We here for the same purpose. I think that's what the dispensary was for, bro. I think it was like, yo, let the non-melanated people feel comfortable going to get their ish, because it doesn't really change for us.
Right.
Like, it doesn't.
Oh, so you know, you got an idea. So you mean to tell me, I mean, in our area, in our little bubble, that kind of makes sense. Like, it's more comfortable for white people to go get weed.
Correct.
Instead of getting the weed from their local.
Get it from us.
From us.
Correct. Now they ain't got to drive through Irvington to go cop a 20 sack.
So this whole thing was just so white people could be comfortable buying weed online.
Oh shit, yeah. Because now you can
not
buy it
online, but yeah.
No, you can now order it online, bro.
Right. But so it was this whole thing was just so white people could be comfortable smoking and buying weed.
Because
we were doing it anyway.
Because now, because so now they like, yo, a lot of my non-melanated people are hanging out with these melanated people,
right?
And they smoking. And we demonizing the non-melanated people, but our people with them. Hey, yo, we're going to have to lift the veil over this, because our people over there, so we need to make our people safe.
Exactly.
Marijuana good for everybody.
So that's what this is all about. We already drew our conclusion. Moving right along.